Cristiano Ronaldo's life is often painted in goals, trophies, and records. To fans, he is a footballing machine, a global icon, and an unstoppable athlete. But behind the flashbulbs, endorsements, and screaming stadiums lies something even more fascinating: his daily life. How does one of the fittest men on the planet balance being a father, a partner, and a businessman, while still maintaining the discipline to perform at the highest level of sport? A closer look at Ronaldo's routine reveals a man who has mastered the art of structure, balance, and dedication. His day isn't just about football. It's about living with intention, blending work, family, and legacy into every hour. It's this balance that has kept him relevant for nearly 2 decades, where others have faded. Every decision, from his sleep patterns to what he eats for breakfast, reflects a bigger philosophy of discipline. For Ronaldo, greatness isn't achieved once, it's maintained daily. And that daily routine is as much about heart as it is about hard work. Ronaldo's mornings don't begin like most people. Before the sun is even fully up, he's already moving. Sleep is sacred to him, and his unique pattern of shorter, multiple naps ensures he wakes refreshed. Then comes the training, often starting with cardio, sprint drills, and explosive movements designed to sharpen his legendary speed. He incorporates resistance training, stretching, and bodyweight exercises, all tailored to enhance performance without straining his body unnecessarily. Unlike many athletes who grind endlessly, Ronaldo focuses on quality over quantity, ensuring each rep, each stretch has purpose. These early hours set the tone not just for his body, but for his mindset: disciplined, sharp, and hungry. It's here, in the silence of dawn, that Ronaldo builds the foundation for every match-winning performance. He believes mornings are when the mind is strongest and least distracted, which is why he prioritizes them for physical work. Even his warm-ups are carefully timed and designed with science in mind. For Ronaldo, this is more than exercise. It's a ritual of self-mastery. The man fans see scoring in stadiums is born in these early, quiet sessions. After training comes one of his favorite rituals: breakfast with the family. For Ronaldo, nutrition is fuel, and his meals are carefully chosen: whole grains, egg whites, avocado, fruit, and fresh juice. But what makes breakfast special isn't the food, it's the company. Sitting down with Georgina and the kids, Ronaldo shifts from athlete to dad. They chat, laugh, and prepare for the school run, with Georgina often sharing in the routine. Ronaldo has spoken about how much he values these small family moments: the hugs before the kids leave for school, the chance to hear about their day ahead. It's in these quiet rituals that the superstar becomes human, cherishing the role of fatherhood as much as any trophy. Fans often see only the glamorous side of Ronaldo's life, but it's here, at the breakfast table, that his priorities truly shine. He insists that his children grow up grounded, despite the luxury around them. The morning school run gives him the chance to teach discipline and responsibility, values he himself grew up with in Madeira. For Ronaldo, success means nothing if it isn't shared at the breakfast table. Once the kids are off to school, Ronaldo's attention shifts from the pitch to the boardroom. With a global brand worth hundreds of millions, he has built an empire that goes beyond football. Midday is often reserved for meetings with managers, brand representatives, or his CR7 business team. From fragrance lines to fashion, gyms, hotels, and wellness ventures, Ronaldo's influence stretches far beyond sport. He carefully chooses endorsements that align with his image of discipline and excellence. Unlike many athletes, he doesn't just lend his face, he gets involved in decisions, strategies, and ideas. It's during these hours that Ronaldo proves he isn't just a player, but an entrepreneur shaping his future long after retirement. This business mindset shows his determination to leave a legacy that goes beyond goals scored. He views his brand as an extension of himself, carrying the same precision and care he applies to football. Every meeting is approached like a tactical game, strategic, focused, and detail-oriented. In many ways, his afternoons in business are as competitive as his matches on the pitch. By afternoon, it's back to the grind. Depending on his schedule, this could mean a team training session, tactical drills, or individual practice focused on shooting, free kicks, and ball control. Ronaldo is notorious for pushing himself harder than most, often staying after official sessions to perfect his technique. But just as important as the training is the recovery. Ice baths, cryotherapy, massages, and stretching ensure his body stays fresh and injury-free. Nutritionists, physiotherapists, and fitness experts are always close by, tailoring his regime to keep him at the top even as he passes 40. For Ronaldo, afternoons are about fine-tuning the balance between intensity and longevity, proof that greatness isn't just earned, it's maintained through relentless care. Recovery has become as important to him as the training itself, with science guiding every choice. He knows his body is his greatest asset, so he treats it with unmatched respect. These afternoon routines prove that discipline doesn't end when training does. It continues in how you protect what you've built. That's why Ronaldo remains an elite athlete when many of his peers have long retired. As the sun sets, Ronaldo shifts once again from global icon to family man. Evenings are for Georgina and the kids, helping with homework, playing games, or enjoying dinner together. He's often seen sharing fun family moments on social media, whether it's swimming with the children, joking around at home, or celebrating birthdays with cakes and music. Georgina plays a central role, and together they've created a home environment that balances luxury with warmth. Ronaldo has admitted that being present for these moments keeps him grounded. It's what makes all the discipline and hard work worth it. In the evening glow, the world's biggest footballer is simply Dad, and those around him wouldn't have it any other way. Even these moments are structured with care, screen-free dinners, bedtime routines, and quality time that emphasizes bonding. Ronaldo believes his children should feel his presence, not just his name. For a man constantly in the spotlight, evenings at home are sacred, a chance to recharge emotionally. In those hours, football fades, and family becomes his entire world. Balancing such a life might seem impossible, but Ronaldo has turned it into an art form. He compartmentalizes his time, dedicating fully to whatever role he's in at that moment, athlete, businessman, or father. His discipline ensures his fitness never slips, while his love for family ensures fame never pulls him too far from home. The world may know him for his trophies, records, and iconic celebrations, but the true secret to his success lies in this daily balance. He treats his body like a temple, his career like a mission, and his family like his greatest achievement. Every day is a testament to his belief that success isn't about one thing. It's about excelling in all the roles life demands. This balance didn't come easily. It was learned through mistakes, challenges, and years of practice. But once mastered, it became the secret weapon behind his longevity. Ronaldo's ability to transition smoothly between worlds, stadiums, boardrooms, and living rooms, is rare. It shows that greatness isn't about perfection in one area, but harmony across them all. A day in Cristiano Ronaldo's life is more than a routine. It's a philosophy. From early morning sweat sessions to late-night cuddles with his children, he lives with purpose, focus, and love. His ability to balance the demands of fame, fitness, and fatherhood has made him not just a football legend but a global role model. Fans see the goals and the glory, but behind it all lies a man who has mastered the ordinary to achieve the extraordinary. For Ronaldo, every sunrise is another chance to improve, every meal is fuel for greatness, and every hug from his family is a reminder of what truly matters. His life is proof that legends aren't made by talent alone, they're built day by day with discipline and heart. In the end, his legacy isn't just measured by goals, but by how he's lived each day with balance. His children, his businesses, and his fitness all stand as proof of a man who mastered time itself. Ronaldo's daily life is the true secret behind his immortality in football, and for millions of fans, it's a lesson that greatness can be built, one ordinary day at a time. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click on the notifications bell for more gists and stories on your favorite celebrities. Until the next one, please stay tuned.